Today, we are the team INNOVITA. We are here to propose our system, Audiovisual Center Equipment Management System. I am John Paul Matulac, the supervisor. I manage and lead the team members' roles.
I'm Cyril Velasco, coordinator. I provide administrative support to the supervisor.
I'm Aldrin Bulawan, the developer. Work with the supervisor in defining and executing developing requirements.
And we are here to propose our project. The company background of the Salle College of St. Benilde. Vision. Here is mission. The objectives: provide relevant learning resources in all available formats, implement and integrate library information, promote research sharing with the Salle Philippine District School. Product and services: volumes, transparency-based materials, electronic journals, and online databases, CD-ROM titles, audio CD, DVD, LD, and VCD titles, book titles, VHS, and audio tape titles. Circulation services, audiovisual services, printing service, Canon printing services, digital photocopying services, laminating services. Competitors: Ateneo de Davao University Libraries, Ateneo de Zamboanga University, Adamson University Library. These competitors, we would like to compare our system to their own system. Transaction: borrowing equipment transaction for over 300 transactions a day. Returning equipment transaction for over 250 transactions a day. Reserving equipment transaction for over 25 transactions a day. Penalty transaction for over 5 transactions a day. Organizational chart: LRC admin, the head of the LRC, AVC coordinator, the head assistant of the LRC admin, AVC staff for documentation, AVC technician for handling the equipment, and the AVC repairman for the maintenance of the equipment.
Statement of problems. The AVC-EMS may have problems on: first, the construction of their station. This is hollow reason for a problem, but seriously, it is important because AVC station has equipment and more on electrical gadgets, CDs, DVDs, and speakers that often use every day for the needs of thousands of students and professors who need these gadgets in their work. The proper storage of equipment, because improper arrangement may lead to difficulty in getting those equipments and may lead to damage and breakage of equipment because of accidents that may happen if improper storage is not sound. Oh yeah. The awareness of staffs on errors that might happen when they record forms or any documents they receive or they have that may show evidence on records of every equipment that is borrowed or rendered by AVC-EMS station to every borrower they have. The AVC may not be compiled to their priority to payment that should be given to the borrower that may damage or break any of the equipment that is borrowed in the AVC section. Opportunities. A system is used to be organized in work. A system may cause uneasy work. A system gives chronological steps to follow. A system creates that sustain work of a certain department. If you have a system, you don't need to worry about because all you have to do is to follow every step indicated to the work of every staff in a certain department.
Objectives of the system. We would love to design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently manage borrower information and borrowing transactions online. Also, we would like to design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently manage returning transactions online. Then, design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently manage reserving transactions online. We would like to design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently manage AVC information and equipment inventory online. Next, we would like to design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently generate reports online. Then, design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently manage accounting information and penalty transactions online. Lastly, we would like to design and develop system features that will easily and conveniently manage customers' relations management. In this objective, we would like to have the log feedback and log announcement. This will make the system to make more approachable to the borrowers or users to make up a meaningful approach.
Significance of the study. The critical process is very necessary in the statement of the problem because here we can identify more problems may occur during the process and have a quick solution about it. Through the study of the critical process, we are able to eliminate existing and future problems to lessen the consumed works, which will make the process way faster and much efficient. The study of the actors is important because they give life to existing processes because they are the ones who are performing the tasks and execute the stated format of processes. Will like the user, customer, they are the ones supposed to use the equipment and materials provided by the department, company, and etc. On the other hand, the department provides equipment needed by the customers. In short, it discusses all about the significant role of each actor or performer which execute the whole presented process or routines.
The scope and limitation. The proposed system has its limitation which we didn't include in the process. When the ABC technician requests for new equipment, he issues purchase to the purchasing department. We can also make to pay cash on online payment. It is only applicable for credit card as if other payments are done by going on the accounting office.
So let's move on to system analysis. So these are the processes of the walkthrough of the borrowing system. So step 1 is filling up the borrower's form. The primary actor is the borrower. And waiting time is lasts for 10 seconds. The whole processing time is 2 minutes. And next is submitting the borrower's form and ID. Primary actor is then again the borrower, and the processing time will consume 1 minute. So step 3 is compiling the ID in the borrower form. The primary actor is the AVC technician who gets the form, and the processing time is due of 1 minute. And the next step is checking of the equipment. Primary actor is then again the AVC technician. Waiting time for 1 minute, and whole processing time will last 1 minute. Let's proceed to the returning process. Step 1 of returning processes is the returning of the equipment. So the primary actor is the borrower who borrows the equipment. Waiting time is 15 seconds and the processing time will last up to 10 seconds. Next step is checking off the returned equipment. Primary actor is the AVC technician who checks the returned equipment of the borrower. So the outputs are ready for the next process and waiting time is 1 minute. And the next step is getting back the ID. Primary actor is the borrower. Secondary actor is the AVC who hands out the ID back to the owner or the borrower. So the waiting times will last 10 seconds and the whole processing time is 30 seconds.
Process time versus cycle time. For borrowing equipment, process time is 5 minutes. Cycle time is 7 minutes and 20 seconds. Return equipment. Processing time is 1 minute and 40 seconds. Cycle time is 3 minutes and 5 seconds. Reserve equipment. Processing time is 5 minutes and cycle time is 6 minutes and 40 seconds. Maintain equipment inventory 5 hours and 30 minutes for the processing time and 7 hours and 20 minutes for cycle time. Generate reports. 1 hour and 20 minutes for processing time and 1 hour and 50 minutes for the cycle time. Settle penalties. Maybe for 15 minutes processing time and 37 minutes and 30 seconds for cycle time.
Here is the use case diagram of the existing system. There are 3 actors, the borrower, AVC, and the accounting. The borrower borrows equipment to the AVC, the borrower returns equipment to the AVC, then the borrower reserves equipment to the AVC. AVC also maintains equipment inventory and generates reports, while the accounting settles the penalties of the borrower's penalty fee.
So let's now proceed to the analysis of proposed system. So table of recommendations says problem to be addressed. So number 1 is low accuracy of clerical operations. So recommended improvement or change is whole system. So next is dissatisfied speed of service. The recommended change is the way of preparing the equipment. Third, difficulty of creating reports. And again, recommended change is easy approach on creating reports using the database. Number 4 is outdated checking of equipment. So the change is necessary to be improvement of checking the status of the equipment. Number 5 is borrowers don't have enough time to fill up the form. So the changes makes the filling up the form process into tapping the ID or logging into the online system. Number 6 is borrower's ID don't have enough time to pay in the accounting. So the changes make an option to pay the penalty fee via online using credit card. So last is no customer relations to management. Change was probably logs feedbacks and logs an announcement.
Use case diagram for the proposed system. We have 3 actors for this use case diagram: the borrower, the AVC, and the accounting. Under the borrower, they borrow equipment, return equipment, reserve equipment, and log feedback. Under the AVC, manage equipment inventory, generate reports, check and repair equipment, and then log announcement. For the borrower, they settle penalties to the accounting.
Now, let's talk about the activity diagrams of the use case. First one, the borrow equipment. First thing to do, if the ABC already have an account, they log in their account. If they don't have an account, registers new account. Then taps ID for the profile verification. Then the borrower tells the order. Then ABC encodes the needed equipment. Then checks on the screen of orders. Next, prepares the needed equipment. Then sets the timing of using the equipment. Then lastly, they lend the needed equipment to the borrower. Next, in the process of returning equipment, first, borrower hands over the borrowed equipment. Then the ABC checks the equipment. If it's malfunction, they logs penalty record. If it's working, they tap ID for the timeout of using the equipment. If it's not on time, they logs again penalty record. If it's on time, they say thanks for lending their service. Reserve equipment. Borrower, if they already have an account, they log in. If they don't have an account, they register a new account. Then they manage order of reservation. Then they check the available schedule of equipment, views the instruction manual of the needed equipment, then clears the reservation process. Then the ABC notifies for the approval of the reservation. In manage equipment inventory, we have the how to update data. If the ABC already have an account, log in account. If they don't have an account, registers new account. Then they add new data of equipment. Then they delete unnecessary data of equipment. Then views the overall data of equipment inventory for checking. Next, strategy planning. Again, if ABC don't have an account, registers new account. If they already have an account, logs their account. Next, they determine the most frequently used and the less frequently used equipment by view cycle count. Then they view the processing transactions. Then they renders the available equipment in the online system. Next, how they generate reports. ABC, if they don't have an account, registers a new account. If they already have an account, they just log in their account. Then clicks the generate reports control menu. Then they creates the report, design the user interface report, prints the well-designed report. Then the check and repair equipment, ABC log in their account. If they already have, if they don't have, they just register a new account. Next, they view the status of the equipment. If it's working, they check the warranty status of the equipment. If it's malfunctioning, they set up maintenance for the required equipment. Next, how they settle penalties, the manual process. The borrower pays the penalty fee to the accounting. The accounting don't have an account, they just register. If they already have, they just log in. Then they manage the penalty record, then generates the official receipt, then clears the penalty record. The online process, the borrower, if they already have an account, they just log in. If they don't have an account, registers new account. Then they views the penalty record, pays the penalty fee for using his credit and card account. Then the accounting received notifications about the payment of the borrower, then they manages the penalty record, then clears the penalty record. How they log feedback? The borrower just log in if they already have, if they don't have, they just register. Then they just log feedback, then the ABC views the feedback, and then after that, they just strategize for the feedback. How they log announcement? The ABC just log in if they already have, if they don't have, just register. Then they just log an announcement, then the borrower views the announcement, and that's how it works.
Benchmarking. AVC provides service by lending equipment to those who are in need. We gather information about the companies who have easy way act process of serving the clients. The first company we prefer is the McDonald's Corporation. We would like to compare is the ordering process system they are doing. Like when you form a line, the staffs get your order and then punch it in a monitor so that they will know what to bring, what food they will bring to you. Then next is the Ateneus de Zamboanga University. Has also audiovisual center. We can look up their strategies and process which we can compare to.
Streamlining. Our proposed design for the AVC-EMS process eliminates a lot of work that will make user works way more efficient and hassle-free. Firstly, proposed practice is the elimination of technical writing. With this design, it will lessen the works of all the actors doing technical stuffs. It will also decrease the usage of office supplies like paper, ball pens, or pencils, ink, printer, and etc. Next, having a touchscreen hardware outside the borrowing station will be more efficient of borrowing equipment and will also lessen the errors of choosing the desired equipment because of the division of categories programmed in the software. Using an online advertisements should be used because there are a lot of benefits that may get when transacting using an online base of advertisement and transaction. Some of its benefits ways you can have a faster way on transaction and less effort because you don't need to use our physical abilities just to travel, going to the AVC just to communicate with them. Seminar to staff is needed for this proposed system because they will be more trained, they will be more knowledgeable in their jobs. They need it because based on the observation with them, especially the new working guys, they are not that aware on programs and such information in the AVC. AVC has the responsibility to upgrade regularly their system and information so that they will not have the problem for their customers. Like some who do not update their system when they check by their clients are experiencing problems because sometimes there are sudden changes which are not informed, so conflict comes.
Conclusion. All in all, this proposal is for the best of the system. We hope that you'll find this interesting and look up to the future when this proposed system already implemented. Thank you very much. I'm John Paul Matulac, work experience on Digital Mobile Philippines and Sun Microsystem Incorporation. Skills, programming, web page designing, software proficiency.
Hi, I'm Cyril, Velasco, work experience, RCBC Banking Philippines, Guadalupe, Makati City, education, Lasal College Site Benilde, skills, software proficiency, Microsoft Word, PowerPoint, Microsoft Access, programming, web page designing.
And hi, I'm Bulawan, Aldrin Lex G. I'm a G from the Salle College of St. Benilde, graduated by Bachelor of Science and Business Administration, major in computer. My skills are knowledgeable in Microsoft Office applications, object-oriented in programming, and database professional.
Good day. We are the team INNOVITA. Ano ba? Sabi ko sabay! Ang kulit naman eh.
Good day.
Ano nga?
Turo ka ng